Welcome, everybody, to Winter Bash. This match, it's an S-tier match between klop1324 here in the teal, placing down his town center, and BeastyBeauty, who has spawned with the prelate and has yet to decide where he wants to live. Here in the purple, with the prelate, obviously that means he's playing as the Holy Roman Empire. We are on Mega Random Nomad. For those who are unaware, as I once again forgot to put... Oh, I forgot to look at the draft. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. We'll figure that out sometime. We have Mega Random Standard spawn with TC and Mega Random Nomad in this map pool, which was voted by the community, by everybody on the Discord server who had the chance to vote on it. And I also tactically voted at the end to pick the things that I wanted to that were in close contention. But anyways, that aside, looks like klop is a little bit more comfortable on these settings. I think that placing down the TC this quickly is definitely the way to go. I'm wondering if BeastyBeauty even knew that we were going to end up on Nomad here, or if that was missed in translation. But he's going to drop his TC in this giant barren field. The one quality that it does have is that it's close to his enemy, which he knows already where his enemy is, too. Control F, right? Oh, yeah, not that you can show that. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh, this is so clunky. Control Alt 2. Okay. Well, he saw. He saw. We know he saw. 2 years old, this game, by the way. Nah, I'm just kidding. Age 4 is in a great spot. Okay, klop. I can't help myself. Klop dropping down the dock right here on the fish is going to be able to get all the way into this entire like lake situation in this interesting mega random generation. Looks like, I mean, he's definitely in the better spot right now, I would say. The score here is very likely... Okay, come on. One. Control F. Scouting, as we see klop now with the scout moving out and moving up on the score as well. Sounds like my downstairs neighbor just started playing some extremely loud music. He's an amateur DJ, by the way. Fun little fact. So if you hear anything bleed through, that's where it's coming from. But klop with the fishing and also having the TC up like a long time before his enemy is definitely looking a little bit more like he knows what it was expecting on this mega random nomad situation. Does he know where his enemy is? I don't think he knows yet. He maybe saw some villagers down here to the south. Purple was walking around like a little bit around here, right? But looks like the scout is also out for our Holy Roman Empire player. Klop playing the Abbasid Dynasty, probably his number one choice of civ here to get sweaty with. He's gonna be able to slurp up quite a lot of sheep though. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to get on the Discord casting channel, but I think I'll hold off for now because I know Cameron will join and it's great to have him, but we can't have every game be a co-cast with Ravenwolf. Looks like our two players just scouting the map right now. Klop at a 5 villager lead. It is looking great for him right now. Gotta say it. That said, BeastyBeauty is now going to tower rush and deny the one easily accessible gold. Klop, wait. With a little more scouting of like the whole map, I would say BeastyBeauty here. A little bit more useful scouting location. We'll see if the legend can pull off a comeback because he's definitely behind right now. 169 score to 80 to 94. It's looking a little dicey for purple. Oh, Hums, good to see a big fan in the chat. Big fun. We love the hype. And I'm wondering if we'll see maybe a little villager walk over here for purple and get some of this fish. Or if he's even scouted it yet, actually. Let's see. No. There's a lot to deal with on these mega random generations. There's the House of Wisdom for Teal, who knows that the tower is there. He's been scouting all of this. It just doesn't show in H4. Spectator mode. Wild TC setup, absolutely. And purple is actually just gonna mine the stone right in front of klop's base. This is some bold bold activity. Like purple, he's not playing scared at all. He knows he's behind, I'm sure by now. He scouted the TC going up very quickly from Teal. If we look at, man, I always forget to switch this. Start us off with the villager count on resource. It's looking really good for Teal. Just going for some fish, purple, and actually he's going for a proxy mill on some deer on the left side. That's a great move. And he's also brought the prelate over there to buff all of these vills. Smart play, knowing that you have your opponent's entire base under supervision at all times. Hang on, let me see this. I don't know why he always jumps there. Man, I must have some hotkey issues. I don't know. But yeah, he can see everything right now with this one outpost. That's crazy. Doesn't see klop, who did make it around to a gold vein here. There's actually double gold here. If he can hold this little peninsula, this little spit here, I might even be able to walk across this spot right now. He will be okay on resources. This is not going to be too much of an issue for Teal, who will also, hang on, end up scouting that mill. Oh my gosh. Okay, remind me not to alt tab. Good grief. Trying to get the poll off of my screen. Okay. Purple bringing back some more sheep. I think both of these players are good enough to not have, like, they're not going to leave their TCs idling, right? So klop is going to be able to maintain that villager lead as long as nothing crazy happens. Although this could be a little bit of an issue, right? You see the range indicator here. These villagers have like 3 more trees they can chop before they start getting shot at by the town center. Meanwhile, where is purple chopping? Is he chopping any wood? That's well, I guess he's doing the same here, but klop is gonna be in trouble now. He's losing villas. Like I was just saying, he's gonna keep his villager lead, but not at this rate. Fishing ships are a nice addition though, as we have the Minework Palace coming out for BeastyBeauty already. I think you gotta go for the Minework hamburger. You know how it goes. On a map like this, Socotra on crack, like Fish Speakers is saying. There's no way you play for for like slow relics or anything like that. You gotta go all in. Klop now going for the military wing. That's, I think every time we've seen the Abbasid, it's been military wing for feudal in this tournament. I am surprised actually. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Chat, you can let me know. Is that the meta now these days? Kind of stopped playing right before they dropped the patch where they added all the new civ differences. Very qualified casting today. Klop is running south with his vills, and BeastyBeauty is going to see it and actually snipe the low health villagers. So incredible play there. He's just going to keep a track of these vills with his scout, or maybe not. No, he knows where they're going. He sees their direction, right? Minework is about to complete with 4 villagers. That military wing clearly visible to purple as well. Like he can. Okay, why does it always jump to this bill? Anybody have any idea? He can see what's happening here. Klop also sees with a quality outpost of his own here. So now both players have pretty much full vision of the other. That the Minework is coming. That's futile for BeastyBeauty. Klop is just going for a little lumber camp proxy down here just to get some villagers to safety, maybe. A little ways away, claim some more of that map. Teal's run out of space for landmarks. Yeah, that is going to be a real problem. I think he's going to maybe try to claim like this area to the north. Gonna need a new wood spot soon because all of these trees are now unsafe. Teal could also do the same thing actually and pick off quite a few villas from purple. So they could both just deny that wood line completely from each other. But we'll see if that happens. Teal is just kind of losing villas right now to this. Yeah, he must be focusing on other things. He's focusing on this outpost, and this is really rough for Klop. Oh no. I mean, he can afford to lose it, right? He's got how many fishing ships? Does it say it? Wait, it doesn't say. It only says military economy. Okay. 14 fishing ships at our current count, but how many vills down? Worker kills 8. So we'll see what he does. Now, is he garrison there? I think it's just auto-firing at this archery range. This is interesting, though. Okay. You see the mine work, you think, okay, my enemy's going for some fast castle into infantry, into man-at-arms spam, right? I think. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the normal expectation. But purple going for some forward archery ranges instead, in view of Teal. So he knows that's what's going on. But still a bit unexpected. And I think this is just for a little bit more map control. Men-at-arms are not going to be quite as easy to use to get those villager kills. Teal now is moving out to this north side for trees. Probably going to need to look to defend that at some point. Doesn't have any military buildings yet. Did I miss an archery range? Chat, did I miss it? Oh, over here. I forgot about this whole area. Okay, so we got an archer off, basically. And the rams are already coming down for purple here. Klop's still not garrisoning in that TC. I think that would be a very powerful move. Could at least get a couple of Vill pickoffs there. He's just booming like crazy with these fish. But let's see. There are no land units on screen for Teal right now, and this ram, it's gonna take a while, but he's gonna have to respond to it, or it will kill. Like, what is that? Is that like 30 hits maybe? Wait. How much damage does it do? Hit it again. Okay, it's doing 200 damage per hit. You do the math. It's going to kill the House of Wisdom eventually. And Klop only has archers, which cannot handle rams. Here comes another ram. We're kind of doing a little bit of a, dare I say, a Hail Mary Ranch situation here. Okay, this tower doesn't have arrow slits, so it's not firing. So these archers can just sit underneath it for the time being. And these archers from Klop looping around the north side did pick off 3 vills here, which I missed. I did not show, but it does show in the stats here. I think that's where those kills are coming from. But just going to run under the TC now. Looking a little rusty for Teal. There are some clear areas in which he could improve that it wouldn't be too difficult to just brush up on, you know? So this isn't like a lost cause or anything. In the grand scheme of things, it's just been a little bit rusty, a little bit sloppy. This House of Wisdom might actually die to 3 rams in the feudal age. Don't see that every day, as purple is just going full aggro. These players are probably on the wrong side of the screen for how they decided to set up, but it's too late to switch it now, even if I knew how to. And the Rams now just going straight for the TC. Landmark victory approaching, 1 out of 2. 3 Rams are on the way. Purple losing some archers to the town center fire, but it's not going to matter too much if this goes down right now. Oh man, you feel for Teal here, but I think his chance is if he can pick off all these archers, which are all inside of TC fire range, then he can pop out with the Vills and take down the Rams. But it might be too fast. Purple is just going for the full villager rush. Send everybody. Send the aunts and the uncles. Send the nieces and nephews. We're going to burn down this town center right here and right now. And that's going to end the game. Unless Klop can somehow defend this. What a turnaround. The score is still in Teal's favor. His economy is still stronger, but there's the landmark victory, man. GG. That was crazy. What a game. But I think that shows there are some very fixable things for Teal. Maybe getting more back into the game a little bit, getting used to micromanaging everything all at once. Maybe wouldn't lose so many vills to the town center fire, etc., etc. However, incredible read of that game from our purple player from BeastyBeauty, just going for the Ram Ranch. I think we could call that a Ram Ranch. In Feudal Age, Ram Ranch threshold is 3. I'm saying it right now. Man, that was such a good way to start off today. Villager count, economy unit count, just so crazy of a turnaround. Very unfortunate from Klop, for Klop. No, he played it well. He played it really well, but he just there was one chink in the armor, I guess. And man, BeastyBeauty managed to read the situation perfectly there. So this was their map draft. We can rewatch it, but I think that's a waste of time. Reload this. Looks like, yeah, so Nomad Mega Random was the second pick for the guest captain, which means it was like the last map left in the pool. It was between that and one other. So that was the one they played first. And now, if they did it right, we will see if they did it right. Hill and Dale would be the next map they play because it's Klop's home map and Klop lost. So, okay, chat. Here we are on game 2. Klop versus BeastyBeauty. klop1324 here on the English in teal in the northwest. Apologies. BeastyBeauty in the southeast in purple. Again, playing as the Mongols. Good choice, purple. Good choice, Mongols. We are here on Hill and Dale, which was Klop's home map. So if you somehow skipped to now in the content, that means that Klop lost the first game. So they're playing his map that he chose in the draft. And we will see how this goes. Hill and Dale has been balanced quite a bit. It's been rebalanced fairly significantly since like 2 years ago when the game came out. Small gold vein at your starting base and small stone. That's all you get inside of these cliffs. And everything else is out in the middle of the map. Actually, is this new too? This is crazy. All the golds are also in the exact middle of the map. Maybe this large stone, this large gold favoring teal a little bit. Purple with one small stone a little bit closer. But nothing on the corners, nothing on the edges. This is not the Hill and Dale I'm used to. These players switch this over to villager count. These players just going for some fairly standard openings with sheep. We got those 8 on that sheep, 3 on the gold there. Already Uvu out for purple, and now moving out to the gold as well with 9 on sheep. So might be a little bit fast. I guess it depends on the balance when everything exactly happens. Might be a little bit faster to feudal though for our Mongol player. Typical plays we'll see from the Mongols, as far as I'm aware. Again, outdated information perhaps, but maybe a tower rush in early feudal age with some spearman support, or possibly like 3 or 4 horsemen also really quickly coming out in feudal age. Not 3, it would be 4 because you would double produce from a military unit, military building next to the Uvu. 4 to 6 even. So we'll see what Klop decides to do. He's going to drop the council hall really quickly. Really early. Building out with just the 3 villas though. And this is an interesting position. I would like to see, because the longbows come out of the front here. I think. Oh man, I gotta brush up a little bit. I would like to see this a little further back, maybe protected by the town center fire here, because it could be camped by any units purple might make. But it will be just that much closer to the enemy. And where is Klop tasking these longbows to go? Okay, just out towards the central choke point here of his hill. Both bases on a really big hill, so it's easier to defend. And you can definitely wall up these chokes here too. This is as close as Age of Empires 4 comes to Arena from Age 2. The technology is not there to pre-generate walls in 3D, so we got to make do with cliffs. Arduous, I don't know if I said hi, but welcome into the chat. Tonight we have fish speakers here too. Senpai out here supporting his boy BeastyBeauty. Going up for the deer stones. This is a more economic approach. Well, wait, no. Deer stones, at least in my mind, in my gold 3 plat 1 mind, usually indicates more of an aggressive play style, earlier power spike, because it will boost all the villagers in the nearby radius. We can see their radius if we switch to his perspective, to their perspective. And they also all glow now in this patch or whatever, the current state of the game, and that means that they'll all work much more efficiently. But the later the game goes, the more your villagers get spread out, and the less this becomes useful. I think they have actually extended the radius of this as well in recent updates, so it's going to be a little bit better than it maybe was in the past. But the alternative to the deer stones would be Silver Tree, which is a trade landmark. You can trade with it like as if it was a market, and you also can produce traders for a lot cheaper and quicker. Chat, I'm saying all these facts. Correct me at any point if I'm wrong. I'm just saying wrong things. I'm gonna start saying wrong things in order to bait you into interacting. I think that's the strategy that you have to do on the internet, right? So that means that BeastyBeauty probably not going to be going for the early Mongol trade. Trade has been changed, I guess nerfed. And what do we have here? Recently, somewhat recently. So maybe that's part of the reasoning behind that. But I was saying horsemen earlier. We're actually getting the Keshik rush from purple. Very strong play into the English, I gotta say. Council Hall, obviously, for those who might need a refresher, produces longbowmen very quickly, very strong feudal age unit, the longbowmen. As you can see, Klop already has like 5 of them out and some spears. He's doing a good job mixing in the spears. A lot of English players that I play against, Namcat, would not make any spears until they see the horsemen out. So then they'll just lose all their longbows. I lost the Namcat, by the way. I can't throw that much shade. But let's see how the positioning goes. Looks like the archers for purple are also preemptively out, and it's not going to be enough spears. Teal is going to get cleaned up here. The alternative to the council hall, by the way, is the King's Palace, where you can make the king, which kind of leads the English into a more of a cavalry approach. Klop going for barracks, just working on the positioning of where those are going, it looks like. And purple able to defend, but is he going to be... I mean, that at least slowed him down from the early aggression, and now Teal knows exactly what's coming, which is why we see 2 so far, maybe... probably just 2 for now, barracks. And lots of spearmen in the queue being produced. Scout goes down for Teal, but it at least gives them a little bit of a heads up. Not going to be enough of a heads up. Those Keshiks, they're pretty powerful. A little bit glass cannony, but they do get one kill with the charge off there. And Spearman just going to have to chase them back down. Not really get too many hits. This English Town Center, though, combined with the longbows, able to do enough range damage. Take down one Keshik at least. So Teal's still in this for now. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. This bug is still in the game, right? Where if you have the enlarged minimap, you can't click next to it. Guess what? They patched that in the next update. That was in the patch notes. They're fixing it. Thank goodness. All right, Teal now going for the walls on the edges, like I mentioned. Good, strong play for Turtle Civ like the English. Keep those raids from coming in from too many directions at once. I love you. You might be able to tell I'm a bit of a Mongol main. I didn't even realize the con went down, as often happens when I'm even playing the Mongols. This guy, what's he really worth anyways? Khan is back up and going back forward to do that scouting. And we do actually have BeastyBeauty going for some trade. Looks like they dropped down two markets. They built 2 markets at home, packed one up, and they're wheeling it off to the corner. This also is a recent update. The markets in Hillendale no longer spawn right in the corner, right? They actually go in front of your like little cliffs, so it's way harder to do safe trading. Hillendale used to be insane for trading, and also a lot of other turtle strategies, because you just wall here, and you got a like safe market here, and then you just trade with it. Do that on both sides, infinite gold. But now it's a little bit more exposed, and these wolves, these bitey infantry, are also not really having that. They do still spawn in the corner. Okay, it's like a little bit more random though. That's good to know. Let's see what direction these players want to take this game in. Klop with 34 villagers, or I guess economic workers. BeastyBeauty now with 40, including, if we click on this market, which I assume they are trading with. Does it say in spectator mode how many traders there are? Maybe they haven't retasked yet. They just haven't retasked. 5 active traders so far, and a large army of Keshiks. No blacksmith upgrades yet, though, for either player. I feel like I often overinvest in blacksmith in this game. Like, you kind of really need the numbers more than anything else. Isn't this just classic Age 4? This wolf is going to be pinging the map for the rest of time. So far, BeastyBeauty just going for the half-price discount trade. And he does have the con up here. Gonna lose it, though. It will give him a warning that Teal's moving out, and just what kind of army he has. Which isn't much. Teal is really pulled back. Klop going for a lot more investment into economy, it looks like. I guess he's producing infantry, like a couple at a time. And just a bunch of houses on the edges. Let's see how this attack goes. He doesn't know about the army from purple. Maybe a scout from teal here would have been useful to see just how much he's dealing with. Because that is quite a lot. As second town center now comes down for purple. I love how he's just dropping the town center, and then he's going to pick it up and decide where to put it afterwards. AoE 4 worse than AoE 2 non-HD edition. So like the original 1999 release version? The Voobly version? I don't know. I don't know about that. I think it all comes down to personal preference. And this game can definitely produce some quality content from where, as far as I'm concerned. CD version, best version, yeah. Alright, BeastyBeauty just moving out with the Keshiks for now. He is actually going for a pretty ridiculous town center drop right now. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's see it. Town center going up. We call this the Mongol douche. We can garrison cavalry in town centers in Age of Empires 4, so he's gonna be able to do that and get a lot more archer fire. Against the English, though, this seems a little bit sus. Also with not sending out vills. I think maybe he's just trying to have a little bit of fun. I don't think this is necessarily a good or game-winning move. It is very entertaining, though, so I can't fault it for that reason. Couple of little longbows out for Teal. He is going to be able to see this trade if he's paying attention with the line of sight there. But we got to keep track of a lot else right now. And what happened to the Keshiks? Oh, they're in the town center. So no map control from the Keshiks right now. They're just shooting off arrows. Teal going to have to pull back quite a lot right now and readjust. He is under pressure, even if this town center goes down. It's dealing a lot of psychic damage to Teal, as we like to say. Very bold player. Looks like the town center shot some of these spearmen, so they're autoing, trying to attack it. I guess what you do in this situation, if you're Klop, is just move out of the way and kill this town center. Unless, well, obviously BeastyBeauty will probably pack it up and roll it out of here before it dies. But I don't think it could really do that much damage other than just completely disrupting your mentality. Keshik's earning a little bit of gold after destroying and lighting some buildings on fire over here. Our upgrades right now, we have wheelbarrow for BeastyBeauty. Let's switch this over to per minute now too. And what is that? I don't know. The first lumber camp upgrade. We just have archer attack upgrade for Teal. All new villagers die immediately. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. So you gotta like task your town center to, like, at least for the first 15, send them out, send them back in instantly. Because you can't just generate vills into the... you can't set the gather point in the TC in Age of Empires 4. Keshik will be able to kill the battering ram, though. So I guess it is a good play in that it will just put a complete hold on any of Klop's economic expansion, unless he gets out a second town center of his own. Stone being on this side is a problem for that, though, and Keshik's still roaming the map. Purple has full map control, is freely trading, and it's not looking like a good time to be Teal. I'll say that much. Couple Keshiks going down. These players are human after all. We've seen a few instances of that where none of the players who have entered are completely... He's just gonna decide I'm dropping it right next to this. Well, here's the problem for the Mongol player. Placing buildings is quite clunky, so if there's any unit in the way, you can't do it. And Klop might know that. He's gonna rush it and try to deny it from getting placed down. On fire now, and I think this town center dies to fire unless BeastyBeauty has villagers nearby. But all those spears go down, and the ram goes down, and it's 43 to 78 eco with 11 worker kills for purple, no worker kills for teal. Question now is, he is going to be able to repair it even. Well, you say it looks bad for teal, but the Khan has been killed, so legally he does win the game. That's a joke. Don't panic. Curl tie now coming up for purple. I love the curl tie landmark here. Moving this forward into whatever battlefield and placing it down will give him, within this radius, +1 healing every second and plus 20% damage for any unit within this radius. So, incredible combo with Siege, I think. Oh, again, correct me if I am wrong. I think this also heals like trebuchets and mangonels, which is insane. So great for a treb combo push, or just for army. Teal have been able to push this back for the time being, a little bit. Army counts are actually seriously favoring klop. Army value also favoring klop, but he's taking a pretty bad fight right now. He wants this town center down. He knows how much of an investment it is to build. Does heal siege. Wow, thank you, RU AOE4. Good to have you here. They've changed this landmark so much since release as well. I think Teal is going to be able to take down this town center. Killed the villager as well. I don't see it on screen. And now moving out for the curl tie. I think purple might have to pick up this curl tie and get out of here. That said, no real reinforcements for klop. Might get cleaned up anyways. Yeah, it looks like in the end, I don't know who won that fight, but purple is the one left with units. Teal has the walls down. Not finished with this gate though. The archers are going to kill the villagers that try to... Oh, it's like one tap. Newcon rises. Okay. Maybe it's not over after all. Towers coming up for purple in the trade line will increase movement speed as long as he's researched EM network. Looks like he has. Not the improved version. This is the improved Super Mongol version. That costs stone to research. But that'll increase speed of trade. It'll increase speed of any units in, again, the radius. So. Chat, don't forget to use the Prime sub to unlock some crazy emotes. That's right, Arduous. That's right. Thank you, moderator. You're doing your job, and you're doing it right. Tower for our English player will provide the network of castles bonus. But wait a minute. Hold on a second, chat. Whoa, wait just a second here. Is this a 4 on screen? Is this a 2 on screen? Klop is now 2 ages behind his enemy. Purple has opted for the white stupa as the Age of Empires 4 landmark. This provides a trickle of stone, just like in Uvu, but you don't have to move it or place it on a stone line. And it also gives the same bonuses all around for buildings. You can use it to double produce and research stone-related content. Strelbora! We have some... I need to look at our emotes again. We got some fairly good ones, but could be improved. Outpost going up for purple. He's still alive. But score as... Okay, well, you reached the castle age with King's Palace. Just basically is a town center. So that's like just a free second TC. Might be able to rebound economically if purple doesn't go for the kill. Just seems like, I don't know. Every fight is just a little bit more balanced for purple. As not enough spears in that one for klop. We might need to see a few more military production buildings. That said, klop is at 47 wood. So, how many traders now do you think, chat? 41 traders. I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit. I'm getting a little into it. 41 traders for our Mongol player for BeastyBeauty. Incredible eco there. That's without the silver tree too. So he's just going for the read. Has the map control, decides why not just secure my victory with a little bit of insane trading. Klop able to see this attack coming with the line of sight from the outpost. Whoa. Whoa there, Age 4. Are you feeling okay? These walls didn't just die. They the terrain around them deformed when the krill tie was placed down, and they like fell down. Now it's dead. That also has been patched in the next version of the game, so that won't happen anymore. Krill tie moving forward to this English TC. And BeastyBeauty not afraid to just stand under the town center and torch it down. With the healing and the attack bonus that the Keshiks get. Elite Keshik now. The Keshai? Keshiks? Maybe it's just Keshik for plural. Let me know, chat. Also gonna drop an outpost in radius of the town center for the YAM network speed. He's going to outpost rush the enemy. There's been a little bit of discourse online about that recently. If you follow Hera on the Age of Empires 2 side of things. But looks like that is going to be denied as well. So klop won't know that those outposts are coming up. It won't count as BM officially. As the main town center for klop goes down, and I think these units, this massive units, coming from just a complete economic advantage, will secure the win, and klop actually just decides to tap out there with the main town center going down. 23 minutes, 28 seconds on that one. This was a little bit more of a conventional victory. Mongol TC drops aside, right? Some trade, some good engagements, a little bit of shenanigans to throw your enemy off, but no feudal age ram ranches with half the economy. Just some quality gaming. And we're looking at, do we get traders anywhere? I guess you could subtract economic from villagers or something. But we looked at it. 69 villagers for BeastyBeauty, 66 for klop. One a little nicer than the other. But there we go.